That's some beautiful music. Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh, we're just doing a little bit of run through. We're about to get started here in just a few minutes. Oh my goodness. Minecraft has stepped up their game with the music play. I know you would. I remember back in the day and everything when this first came out and everything. Or well, not probably when it first came out because I wasn't one of the very first to get it, but it had that repetitiveness to it. I don't know. I would always turn the music off because I felt my own music that I was listening to, whether it was rock or country or pop or whatever, was a little better. But oh my goodness. Yeah, I know I'm ruining it by talking. But right now it is saying everything is excellent in the bit rate. So we're doing good already, you know? So let's go ahead and just pop that on over there so that we can now see what I'm looking at. Maybe the music will keep on playing as we play, you know? Who knows? But we're gonna go right on into the game. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And my sinuses is still doing stuff. You know, that's just one of those issues that I've been living with and everything. But howdy, 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 howdy. We are here. Let me clear my throat. But yeah, let's take a little Leander out here. I say. Now, I don't really remember things very well, so here we go. We're doing a let's play, so pretty much a lot of this stuff is going to be repetitive. You know, you're mining and stuff like that. But in this one, some of the things, well, one of the things is a little bit more better. You know, clearing the land. Well, clearing trees off the land isn't quite that hard. You know. Well, I say it's not that hard. It's still a task. But it's a little bit less of a task because let's take a look right in here. See? We got this book right here. It's called Tree Capitator. Basically, it's the add-on mod, if you will, that is in the game and everything. And as you can see, we already collected a lot of wood, and we did that in like 2 playthroughs already, you know. And the way it works is you go up to a tree, any tree, no matter how big or small the tree is. Well, I say that, but you know, these trees right here, as you see, this one right here is kind of floating. Is that you have to, you know, cut a little higher up on the tree to get it to work, and then the rest of them, because they're not attached to any tree, will not do it. You see, it just explodes it up. That's the only problem with the 2x2 trees. Now the dark oak, because the dark oak are much smaller than the jungle is, they don't do the, you know, the issues like that. So, but yeah. Here we are today, and we got a zombie on the way. And he's wearing a hat. Why are you wearing a hat? Oh. Oh, it's a copper hat, too. Crying out loud, where's your hitbox at? Shit, man. Shit. I'm already doing the cussing already. I'm sorry, forgive me. But that was a little annoying. I was playing 7 Days to Die yesterday and everything didn't get hit that much by zombies. Where did the hitbox go on that sucker? Oh my goodness. Not a big fan of that. Alright, like I said, I don't remember very much. I don't remember exactly where we was at. I don't know. I think we were planning on doing some mining because we need a lot of resources. One of the main resources we need is iron and a real big load of some sort of building block and everything, and either here or over there near the village, because there's a village over in that direction somewhere. And we're going to be going over there. Either going over there or doing it somewhere over here. How you like my house? I built this. I finished building this in the last episode. What do we think of that shit, you know? You know, like I told my wife, this is basically a villager's house, you know? It's all it is. It's the villager's house, you know? But, yeah. But it's not a design of a villager's house. It's my own little design. It's not, you know, spectacular or out there in the design, but it is pretty much my own kind of little tweak of a design, you know. It's not, I don't know. Let's kind of open the door, close the door. Now this door is set up a way to where this is technically open. So when zombies try to come bouncing in, they're like, oh, the door's open, why can't I go through, you know? And this is a little bedroom, you know, it's like, ding, no problem, right? And we've got a little, eave, you know, what do you call that, I forget what that's called, it's not chair rail, it's, if you can remember, you know, let me know. And then, we got a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, we found 2 lodestones. Lodestones. Early game like this? Lodestone? What the? And I didn't have to make them. I didn't have to use anything on making them, and I got 2. And we need to get some iron and get some redstone so that we can make some compasses and everything, so that we can use these lodestones into the areas and everything we really want them to be at. See, as it is right here, you know, I'll do that. I'm gonna toss that up there. And, but I am gonna do one thing because I know for everybody else, the music might be a little bit on the lower side than what I'm talking. But for me, uh, I clicked the wrong thing. That's not what I meant to click. Ugh. They changed it up a little bit on me. That's what it is. We'll blame that. But basically, the plan is hopefully by the end of this stream, we'll have some sort of mob farm started. And if I could do the mob farm the way I'm wanting to do it, the way I've done it numerous times in the past. All right, there goes the settings right there. Then, it's pretty much going to be a dark room. It's already at 50%. Let's take it down to 38. Yeah, because actually, Let's leave it at 50. That's where it was. Can I just... Doesn't need to go. Well, I guess he's going to be at 59 now. It's just going to be at 59. We're going to have to deal with it at 59. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be at 59. That's what it's going to be. So, what I'm going to do is turn my volume down. Because I play with this in my headset, so, you know. I want to make sure I'm still able to hear. But I want to make sure y'all still able to hear everything as well. So I don't want to turn y'all's volumes up and down too much. I'll just turn my volumes down. But I still want to make sure that's one of the reasons why I also turn the music down sometimes in these games. Is because I like to be able to hear the ambient noises, you know, the sheep and the zombies and stuff. Because you know you can get snuck up on real quick, like when those things just come out in the middle of nowhere and you didn't hear anything they said, and you're like, oh my god, why are you there? You know what I mean. It's probably happened to every single Minecraft player out there who's been playing Minecraft since whenever they were like toddlers or whatever, you know, where they'd be walking through the woods and everything, and all of a sudden, oh, I didn't hear you. Where'd you come from? That's where the music and the ambient noise and everything has to, you know, be leveled out perfectly. And yeah, it is starting to become nighttime. Excuse me, we're gonna have some more critters coming in there. Let's go ahead and sleep this night away. Now I'm hoping, because I did notice that last week that some of the movement and everything was a little choppy and stuff. And I'm hoping that it's not so bad now. Alright, so this right here is the mine. Well, somewhat the mine. And this is what we got in here thus far. I don't think I need all this stuff. Why am I got so much stuff in my inventory? You know. We don't need the bones on this. We definitely don't need the bones on this. And we did. And yeah, we don't need all this wood. I need wood to make sure that I'm able to make all this stuff and everything. And I don't think I'm gonna need a bed. No, I don't need a bed. And I'm not gonna be chopping. No, I'm not gonna be chopping things up there. Oh, and also, if you're watching this on the VOD or whatever, or whatever, you know, and you catch this part, this is something you can do. But what I need from everybody is for you to tell me, how should I charge, if you will. I don't know if that sounds correct or whatever, but I got these wood tools right here. These are tools that I normally make. This tool right here, this is usually the only tool that I ever make in wood in every single Minecraft world I've ever pretty much been in. Probably at the beginning I would make wood axes or whatever, and that's what's on the thing. But in this playthrough, the very first tool that I made was this one. And it was for demonstration purposes, and whether it was or wasn't, it ended up being the first tool. And I decided, well, that's what I'm going to name it, because I name all my pickaxes, every single one of them I keep and everything, and it's usually the only one I ever do. Okay? So, that being said, these in this box, all this right, well, not these and that. Actually, let's move that and these. But all these right here, every single one of these on this bottom row is up for grabs for someone to purchase. These right here are stone axes that I was chopping down trees and they got to the point where they're almost broken, but they didn't break. So I was like, well, what we could do is somebody could purchase these almost broken axes to put their name on, or whatever name you choose to put on it. You can literally choose whatever, and we'll do that. But for now, I don't know how to go about doing it. I'm thinking it has to do with like subs or something or other. But because I'm not affiliated, I don't get paid with subs. But if you come in and sub and come and watch and enjoy, I mean enjoy. If you want to enjoy, you can enjoy. All you gotta do is tell me what you want me to do and everything, and who knows, it might get done. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna do everything everybody says. Matter of fact, I'll probably promise that I won't do everything everybody says. But what I will do is pretty much give you a voice to where you could choose. You know? Yeah, I got a crafting table. That's good, and I got ladders. I always keep. I always like keeping ladders on me, mostly for the process of things. Oh yeah, this right here is where the skeleton was. Oh, there's a zombie over there, and he's carrying something, so he's not going to be dying anytime soon. So, yeah, I didn't even joke. But there was a zombie over there. I mean, not a zombie, but man, I'm so stupid. You probably do like some sort of crouch and jump. As you see, I'm not really that great in the game. But anyway, the zombie's probably gonna fall down when I get to a certain point anyway. As soon as it sees me. So you know things will do that. Thing goes on down, doesn't it? There's definitely iron here. There's definitely iron here. So we're definitely gonna be collecting some iron. I'm trying to light it up the best I can down here at least. You know? Probably could attempt to put some light up there and stuff. Oh yeah, that's gold, okay. Alright, so let's pull this down so we can collect the gold. Now, I don't normally do the caving thing. Sometimes I'll just do strip mining everywhere I go, you know? And I understand that as far as gameplay goes, doing the strip mining more than likely is not going to be that great of an idea, so as long as I don't change anything right here, that shouldn't fall. So yeah. So let's go ahead and walk across here. Now I do want to collect some copper as well. I think we have some. No, we don't have any copper. That's the first copper we collect. So I want to collect some copper as well. So that, you know. Oh, there goes some redstone right there. Look at that. And so far so good on the nothing spawning in point. And look at that, I'm a dumb already. We probably need to make some more torches, so let's go ahead and make. That should be good. And this one's about to break, so. And we pretty much made it to the end here. Okay. And we'll go search all that stuff in a little while, I guess. But yeah, this is some redstone. Let's grab some redstone, though. We're definitely going to need some redstone for the compasses. And let me know if I'm talking a little bit too low. I can always speak up a little bit, so you know. Wait, is that diamond? Oh, that's diamond. Look at that. Oh, and that's a rare diamond as well, so we definitely need to try to remember that. And there goes that one. Okay, so it's by itself right there. That's kind of good. Alright. I don't want to mine it because I'm wanting to get Silk Touch and eventually come back to it. Maybe we can remember it. Maybe we don't. We'll find out if we do. You know? Alright, we got some iron over there. Let's go back around there and go get that iron. Oh, we definitely need to collect up as much iron as possible right now. So that is right up here, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut into this. Wasn't the iron like right here? Feel like the iron was right here. Oh, there it is, right over there. So yeah, yep. This is the plan for now. Collect all the iron that we can possibly collect. And it looks like we got some over there too. Can't just make it quick. So we're gonna toss that right there. I say it should be right here. And I'll just keep on doing this pattern. Oh, there's some gold down there. I didn't, probably knew about it, but forgot about it. Alright. Oh, there's some iron down there. I know this is somewhat where that zombie was. So it is right here. Okay. And this we want to light up right there. There's definitely some things there. And just one. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat that. And while we're at it, we'll move the beef down and toss these on up there. Looks like you might go down here just a little bit. Can't go too far. Oh, that's all right. No, we definitely want to need a torch up in here. So put one on L, one right there. L1, I should put one right there. We'll try to light it up as much as we can. Oh, that opens up there, doesn't it? Ooh, iron. I think I'm getting kind of lucky here, but it's all skill, trust me. There's some iron on the other side over there. There's some iron right there. Apparently it opens up into there and there's more iron. Let's go ahead and light this on up and everything before I go doing something totally stupid. So I'll make some more torches. Let's go ahead and make those. I could do those. so good, I guess. And there goes the ravine. Now, lighting up and everything like this with torches or lanterns or whatever it is you light the caves up with works in like two different manners, you know. Number one manner is it pretty much helps with the spawns, prevents them from spawning in on you where you're not paying attention, you know. Oh, we got a slime spawn here, so that's kind of cool. And we're just gonna have to have noises for a little bit. As long as they're here, less things will spawn in. Let's go ahead and put some more right there. I think it's lit up enough. Alright, so I'm definitely going to continue on with the mine. I don't know. Alright, that's the first set, because this is where we came up at right here. I gotta make sure that I make sure that I set something right here to help me remember where it's at. Uh-oh, heard a baby zombie. It's still dangerous, but you know, gotta keep on marching on. Collect all this iron. And collect some of this stuff right here. Yeah. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I will just continue on with this one for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and ground that. Alright, so let's take and make. That should do the job, huh? What is it? Just playing the game, just enjoying myself. This is a tedious part of Minecraft, you know, the whole mining part. So we need to make sure we keep up resources. And appears to be the light levels should be fine right there. Alright, so we need to make sure we keep we'll collect resources. Collect all the resources. You know something? I think I am going to collect some of this low lichen. So yeah. Because we can always make more of that, and that could come in handy. That's another danger that they don't talk about a great deal in Minecraft, and that's standing on sand or gravel when you're mining, because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes there could be a block missing underneath it, and because of that there's a possibility that it could drop. So if you're standing on it when it drops, depending upon how far it drops, could end up injuring you or killing you, and which in the game is not really the worst thing in the world to die, but you know, be like this right here. As soon as I break that block right there, this is going to fall, and it's going to change the terrain. See, watch this. See? Now, if I was standing on that and it dropped, it could hurt. If you were standing underneath it and it dropped on top of you, you could take damage. So, and as you see, some of them broke. See, because of the torch right there. I think it's safe-ish, but just to be on the safer side, let's go ahead. Well, that's crazy. Alright, we'll toss that right there. Actually, it doesn't matter. That's good. And the light level is good. Ish. Let's see, do we have any more? And some more coal, but I don't know. That's alright with coal for now. But we do want to get some more of this copper. Looks like we might need a little bit more light right here. Yeah, that'd be fine. Definitely need light right there. How much iron do you reckon we'll have by the time we're done here? Huh? Anybody? Anybody got a clue? This is how much iron we have right now. So, yeah, now. So I don't think we hit an iron vein or anything like that, but we do have some pretty lucky strikes right here. We got plenty of iron going on. It goes on back up in here. Something could spawn down there, but more iron right there. Oh, look at that, a geode. Look at this. Awesome. That's a pretty good find right there. I think I want to keep all the calcite I can possibly get. So. I like that calcite. That calcite looks cool. This amethyst is cool too, because you can use the amethyst to make what you call it? That glass. What is that glass called again? Stained glass. That's it. Is that what it's called? Stained? I forget. It's basically a type of glass that no light can go through. Well, we're just collecting items, iron, other resources. And that appears to be lit up good. Well, let's go down here. Let's take a look. Some more copper. Some more iron. Yep. And it comes to an end right here. So that's kind of awesome. And we hear a zombie. It'd be nice if we could find like a zombie spawner or something other. Or a skeleton spawner or something else. No, skeleton spawner would be good, but I think a zombie spawner. I don't know if they changed it, but I know they used to have where zombie spawners would spawn in villager zombies. You know? Looks like we're gonna have a lot of copper. And yeah, a lot of copper at least. And then we'll go ahead and make those. This is kind of the epitome of going down a rabbit hole, you know? As you go in, just want to kind of gather just a few little things, and you're like, oh, well, let's go ahead and light this up, and then, oh, let's go ahead and take care of this, and then let's go take care of this, and, you know. The next thing you know, you're talking to the hare about whether he has the time or not, you know? You know, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I'm late for an important date. Hello, goodbye. I'll see you. Talk to you. You know. Now do we keep on? We just keep on going down here and keep on lighting things up. I'm kind of glad we hadn't come across anything yet. Just getting lucky is what it looks like. Almost like the spawn cap is already done, but wasn't done by me. I don't think. My mouse. I mean my whatever. Let's go ahead and make 40 more. Oh yeah. Ooh. I got a little tingle. Thought I'd done drop. Ooh, buddy. That would have sucked. I don't think we're gonna be able to get down there specifically, but can get right up here and try to make sure it's lit right there. Alright. But I'm not gonna break all this I will hang there for as long as it wants to. And I thought I saw some iron when I walked in. Maybe I didn't? Huh? Wait, what? I saw that one down there. These caves just go on and on and on, huh? Okay. I know I didn't change the settings or anything, So this is still on hard mode. Not hardcore mode, but hard mode, you know? Down there anyway. And kind of the same thing there. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so. Let's go ahead and bring down the house. Sure. Alright, and let's go ahead and drop that down and make a bunch of these. I'll go ahead and make a bunch of sticks as well. And then make right there. Okay. I don't know how much copper we truly need. But I don't know what I'm planning on doing with the copper. I know I'm going to be making copper golem, that's one thing. And I'll be doing that mostly for the achievement. Over here stretching. Yeah, stretch it out, stretch it out. And now we want to head this way just a little bit. Kind of light it up a little bit down here. There's some gold. Oh, buddy. Going down into a hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, down and up, down and up. Let's go up here. Drop some light. And that should be fine for now. Wonder where he came from. Okay. As far as I'm gonna go that way, I'm not planning on going no further. Was there some things over this way? I can't remember. Want to make sure. Okay, so I didn't go far enough down for the zombie not to spawn in. I was carrying things with him, so it's like he's been there for a minute. You know? Okay, so far no zombies or skeleton spawners in here. Figured at some point we had to find something, but nope, so far nothing of the spawning sort. Part of me was kind of hoping to find a skeleton or a zombie spawner to make an XP farm out of. Mostly because I've done darkroom spawners so much. Basically, as soon as I learned that that was something you can do, I kinda ran with somebody else's design, but you know. Seriously? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see, how much coal do we got? We could always get more coal. Usually not that hard to find. Alright, so let's grab this gold. That is kind of interesting when it does that. Now we even got 7 pieces of gold. Now once when we make an iron farm, mining iron would be kinda obsolete. But there is one thing I like to do. Some of my personal worlds that I've done, I've actually used iron to make those iron blocks. You know, these iron blocks, these blocks of raw iron, and use those in builds, especially considering they look like aged cobblestone, you know. I just thought it was cool. music is quite interesting. I really like it. Yeah. There's some other ambient noises going on. Alright, so we went that way, so we'll go back up this way. Look over there. I think we got everything over that way. Nope, that was something right there. This is that way. So we're kind of heading this way. Oh my. Y'all see that shit? We gotta get over there and light it up. I knew I was gonna die. Oh shit! But I lit it up, so that's kind of good. Let's get back to our stuff. Hopefully I can find it. I think I can find it. But yeah, our first death. Took us 21 in-game days to die the first time. That has to be a record for me. You know? Oh no, I was going the right way. It's right here. Gotta remember which buttons to press to do these things. Alright, so it was... Here, right? So it's right across here. Oh, I couldn't do it. I tried to do it one way and it ended up what is that? It's supposed to go that way, right? No, we go this way. We only got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Was it down there? No, it wasn't down there. It was up here. It was this way, right? Yeah. This way. Now we go this way. If I'm correct, it was this way. There we are. And then we're going to toss that back on. probably what I should have done was make. Right. Ooh, golden apple. Nice. Probably should have made a shield or something other, but I didn't. But yeah, let's light this on up here. Probably could even close it off. Yeah, let's go ahead and toss cobblestone. Right there. I'll go ahead and close that off. Do that as well. Okay, so this end is closed off. Alright, and we got ourselves a skeleton spawner. Yeah, we do. Yep. I want to get some more torches. 40 ought to be good enough. And I definitely toss one right there. But yeah, we died one time. We recovered. We good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so this is where some of the expertise will come in. And basically what you need to have so much above the spawner. So you go ahead, and so on, whatnot, right? And then you gotta go, because that's 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's 3 above. I think we gotta go up one more. Not 100% sure on that. I don't remember if you have to have more than 3 above. I think it's 3 above, 3 below, and 3 to the side, so that the outer box, so it's like 1, 2, 3, and then this right here. This is how far they'll spawn around. But I think it should be. Is it a 9? It's a 9 by 9, right? So it would be 3. So if it's a 9 by 9, that would be 3, 3, 3, right? So this one's 1, that's 1, and on the outside of that one would be 1, and then these 3 and this 3, which would make 9 across. So that's how that would go. As far as I know, that's how that goes. So you'd have 9 that way, 9 that way. So yes, 3 up, 3 down, 3 across, 3 this way, and 3 that way. And that's how that works, because that would be, that should be 9, right? Is it 9 on the inside? So it's got to be 4 across on each side? Or is it got to be 4 across to 4 to the wall? And the wall has to be, no, it has to be a 9 by 9 if it's a 9. We'll clear it out. Let's just clear it out. Actually, it's not going anywhere, so let's just do that, do that, do that. We don't need that, we don't need that. Let's grab that. What book is that? Blast protection, knockback 1. Blast protection's not too bad. And stuff. And so yeah. Alright, so let's go back up to the base for now. We'll come back to this. That's what we'll do. We'll come back to that. So we gotta clear all this out and probably block off this area. I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going to really do this. I could end up clearing out this whole section. Who knows? We're going to be here forever. Might as well make everything look as good as we want to. Because what I'm thinking is what would probably be best is go from here and either in this direction, that direction, or that direction. One of these directions and go back up to the surface from here. And see, we're at level 21-ish. So and we need to smelt up this iron. That's one thing we definitely need to do. Probably need to put one more torch right there. They normally have two things, but yeah, a spawner, a skeleton spawner. Are you kidding me? How lucky are we? Now me dying, that was not that great. But hey, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because we got a skeleton spawner. Yes we do. Yes we do. Alright, that's the amethyst that way. So this is the way to the spawner. Oh, this is the way we need to go. Okay. This needs to be a little bit more clearer. Oops. Alright, that should help out when I go in and out here. Yeah. Let's go. Boop. Actually, I want to put it right here. And then, boop. There we go. Yeah. And having a slime spawn right here. This right here could be good too. We could have a slime spawner thing. We can use slime to make sticky pistons and stuff. So. Yep. But I do need to figure out exactly where the slime spawner is, especially if we're going to use it for anything. Because the way it sits right now is not really that great. Of a thing. I really don't need the arrows right now. Some more iron. Don't mind if I do. I could just use these right here to kind of do like some steps things, you know? Oh yeah. Looking good already. That'll be good enough for the start anyway. There's no real reason to go all the way around now. See? I reckon while I'm at it, let me go ahead and go down here and flip this one. Oh cool, there's some of that underneath there. Alright, just kinda, I know, I saw it. Kind of do that. I'll put one right there. Do that. Get some more lapis before I cover it all up. I'm hearing another zombie. That's on up here. Go and unload our inventory. And one of the main goals for today was to start up an XP farm. So that we can set up an enchanter and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. It's daytime, that's good. And it looks like all the sugar cane has grown. Sugarcane farm is working really good. Go ahead and toss that in there. Toss that. Toss those. So we'll sleep the night away. And we'll start up a thing. And this is how much iron we've gotten. Thank you for the follow. Sup, man? Delta in the house. Go ahead and toss those in that, and then toss those in that. And then go to bones, calcite, that. Pretty much toss everything in there that we don't need to carry. I don't need the slime. I am going to make a bucket with that iron. So all this stuff is going to be smelted. Make sure we keep enough firewood going in this thing here. Yeah, I just use stuff I don't really need to burn with instead of using stuff I need. Cause getting this stuff all day, every day, just by simple gathering. Actually, I want to put gold right there. Let's see how much copper we got. That's a pretty decent amount of copper. So we're gonna need the copper to make the copper golems and stuff, and the copper chest. And I don't know if we really need to worry about doing copper. I'm gonna make a set of copper armor, and it'll be one of the things that people can have put on their armor stand. You know, we'll name an armor stand after you, and we'll put the copper. It'll be you know, like a little cheeky thing. Let's see. Okay. Da-da-da. I can probably go ahead and put that in there. Put that in there. Okay, grab that. Grab that. That in there. Probably need some more leaves. Toss those in there. That way just melt up those things. And like I said, I need to make a bucket. Probably should go ahead and make 2 buckets. And then I don't have any breeches, so let's go and make me some breeches. I don't have a shirt, I don't think, so let's go ahead and make me a shirt. And then we just toss those on. Now I'm pretty much fully armored, but at some point in time we do plan on doing the whole iron thing. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna basically just stand right here, and we're gonna take a little bit of an intermission. I'm not going to move anything. I'm just gonna let things go, and you can sit there and look at things. Matter of fact, could just kinda be like, I'll be back. Yeah. And we're gonna hold you off right there and everything. I'll be right back. Alright, 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 alright. We're back. And it looks like we ran out of burning stuff. Let's see, do we have any more burning stuff in here? We got a bunch of trees right there and stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and make plant. It is in the plant. And then when those run out again, we'll just go ahead and toss in the planks. So it always makes some more stuff. Oh, I need birch in there. Did I put it up here? Huh, no more birch. Huh. That was that's kind of jungle wood. The thing is, I can make hoppers and set up something. But right now, I'm not gonna do all that. Probably should do something. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's make 2 more furnaces. So let's go ahead and grab that. Make furnaces. We want 2 more of the. Just toss those right there. And toss 32 in there. Toss 32 in there. Let's go ahead and just toss 32 in there and listen to back of that. Alright, toss those 8 in there. We're doing pretty good. We're going to collect some levels from all of that. We probably could make some more. And just do 16. And then and then we want to do 32 there, 32 there. Let's do 16, 16. I was gonna toss them 4, it doesn't matter. That's good enough, it doesn't matter. Alright, and now we got all this iron. I don't remember exactly what my big plan was for the iron, but wanted to make sure we had it nonetheless. And I'm over here talking and I'm thinking, no, okay. I was about to say, for some reason I was thinking I forgot to unmute. But anywho, we'll go ahead and cut you in half. And do that. And just for shits and giggles. Let's just toss that like that. That'd be fine. And now it's out of my inventory. One of the biggest things I wanted to make sure of is I made 2 of those, but only need 1 for now, because I'm gonna put this lodestone right there. That looks crazy, but you know, I'll make 1 of these. I'll make 2 of them. I don't know why I said make 1. Alright, and then we take 1 of these, put them right there, and then this one is now loaded to death. How you like that? Y'all like that? Now, no matter where you go, it will always point in that direction. Can you put it in your offhand? I kind of missed the whole thing on being able to put things in your offhand. But anywho, brain slowing down. Let's see. What was I doing? I don't remember. We got full iron armor. We got iron. Then we got 2 buckets. So we're gonna make buckets of water. And these are only needed for when we're traveling. So I don't think we're gonna be traveling right away. Cause I'm just gonna let that run. What we are going to do is we're gonna make sure we take that. I don't know if we're gonna need all that iron, but I am gonna make sure that I have plenty of wood to do the things that I was thinking about doing. Cause we're gonna need to make hoppers. That's what we need the wood. We need hoppers and chests. That's what we need the wood for. My brain had to think about it. Now, we don't have much amethyst, but we could still take some glass and try to make some of that stained glass. Is there any way you can do something with that? Is there a thing in here called an uncrafter? No. I know there's an add-on I could put on that would allow me to uncraft things. Which could work out. Wood spears? Spears? You telling me we got spears in the game? You're telling me that. Why are you not telling me that sooner? Spears. Stone spears? Iron spears? How does a spear work? Huh. I got a spear. You know, I need to pay a little bit more, much more attention to some of these things. But yeah, let's. Where was that cow at? We'll try it out on this shape. 2 hits. I assume that you could start like you would any other spear, but that's kind of interesting. What do I look like here holding the spear? Da, 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 da. There's your doggo. And let's just be honest, we don't really technically need that. What is that? Because I'm not going to be killing a whole bunch of sheep anyway. I don't really care that much about the mutton. But yeah, we can make spears. That's awesome. So that means you can make a diamond spear. And a gold spear, apparently. Can you make a diamond spear? I don't see a diamond spear. Where's the diamond spear at? You're telling me that it goes up to gold and that's it? There's no diamond spear? What kind of... Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? So you're telling me if I grab one of these diamonds... okay, now I can make a diamond spear. But I was already carrying the diamonds, why? Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that right there. 'Cause I was the one to put it up there. Must have been in the update or something. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, don't think we need anything out of there, and we do need to make sure we carry some cobblestone. So the other cobblestone we're gonna need is gonna be getting it from down there. I'm going to eventually need to get some more leather for the bookshelves. And these appear to have all stopped. So all the copper is done. And then we're going to go ahead and do... Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to make one of these. One of these. One of them. One of them. I need to make one of these. One of these. Water down. Water down. Need a shovel. Need a hoe. Is there any other copper things I need to make that? No, this is all that. I know we got these now, but we don't need those. Those will be good for aesthetics and everything, to where when you put a lightning rod on your house or something or other, you can build, make the copper bars so that you can stack it up a little bit higher. You can probably make it look like it's going around and down the house or something or other. It'd be cool if the lightning actually went right down through it. It hit the lightning rod, went down the ball rods, uh, yeah, down these bars. That would be kind of awesome. So yeah. Alright, so that's everything there. And it's nighttime again now. Well, skip through the night. Yeah, yeah. Skip through the night. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and put these right here. I'm not gonna wear them. I'm not gonna use them. These are all things that are not gonna be used by me in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so those are all in there. And when I make a thing. So I thought about aging these, but I don't know what to do with that right yet. So we'll just. Actually, I got gold over here. Why do I got gold down here too? I need to move the gold down here. There we go. And alright. So now we have virtually everything we need to start making the XP farm. But I do want to make sure we get some water. Hey, talking about lightning, and there it comes. Well, make sure nothing gets destroyed, because if lightning hits the house, it will destroy it. Should I go ahead and make some lightning rod stuff for this house? You're probably right. Let's go ahead and make those and make a lightning rod, which is here. Just need one of those. Which is that up there. We'll go in there and stack a stack of this. Alright, so what my plan is to basically, oh, that's gonna be a little on the ugly side. do this right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, we gotta keep the lightning rod so far off of the house. Which means we need that to be I wanna say that far. We'll go one more. And then the lightning rod we put right there. And that should prevent the house from being destroyed. Ish. Right? And these are gonna age since they're not waxed. Which would be fine with me. I don't have no problem if they turn color. It'd be kinda cool if the lightning rod would change colors, but I think when lightning hits it, it will knock the age off of them anyway, so who knows? I'm only guessing mostly. And I think you gotta be that far off. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically 5 blocks off of the building, so should be fine. That's what I'm going with anyway, so. As far as I know, I don't need the dirt for anything, so we'll just toss it back in there. We don't need this for anything either. So toss that in there. And let's go ahead and go back in here. I'm hoping I can get this mostly started. So we've got the iron, we got wood, we got building blocks. We'll end up getting more building blocks from mining. So we should be fine. I know I do plan on making the path much better at some point. Now we already got zombies popping up. I haven't been over there yet, so I ain't worried about that. And apparently we got vines growing. Okay, here we are, and we'll go ahead and break this, so we can probably just move it right here for right now. Put all that stuff back in it. And the amethyst was back the other way, wasn't it? Yeah, it's definitely not this way. We'll go see the geode, which, if I was right, should be right down here. down here? I don't think it was this way. There's some more iron I didn't get. Maybe I'll come back for it eventually. Where was it then? Am I hallucinating or something? Or was it over here? Oh, here it is. Okay. See, we got some shards now. Now, let's see, how do we do the tinted glass? So, this makes two. Okay. And you can't uncraft yet. Okay. That only gave one. Oh, I should have been safe here, I guess. Give me a moment. Alright, boys and girls, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and stop this for today because I have something that I gotta go do. Y'all have a good one, alright?